Once upon a time, in a delicious land called Sweetie Valley, the sky was pink, and the clouds were made of fluffy candyfloss. Everything in this valley was incredibly sweet. The rivers flowed with warm chocolate. Glug, glug, glug. Lollipops grew on tree branches instead of apples, and mint humbugs grew instead of leaves. Even the grass was made of green jelly beans. When you walked on it, it went squish, squish, squish. In this valley lived a very cute unicorn named Twinkle. Twinkle had a coat as white as snow and a money that sparkled like purple glitter. Twinkle loved Sweetie Valley, but lately, she had a bit of a problem. She found it very hard to wake up in the mornings. She couldn't run as fast as she used to. When playing tag with her best friend, Barnaby the Rabbit, she would get out of breath very quickly. "Oh, I'm so tired, Barnaby. Let's stop for a bit," she would say, flopping down onto the jelly bean grass. Her tummy would often rumble, rumble, grumble. It seemed that eating only sweets wasn't giving her the super unicorn energy she needed. Meeting the old gardener. One day, Twinkle went for a walk to the furthest corner of the valley, right behind the chocolate waterfall. There, she found an old, wooden door that she had never seen before. There was ivy growing over the door, but this wasn't licorice, these were real green leaves. Curious, Twinkle pushed the door open. Creak. Inside, there was a garden that looked nothing like the rest of the valley. Here, the trees weren't covered in chocolate. The ground wasn't cocoa powder, it was real, dark brown soil. In the middle of the garden stood an elderly, wise unicorn wearing a straw hat. This was Lady Marigold. Lady Marigold pulled a strange, orange thing out of the ground. Twinkle walked closer in surprise. "Hello, Lady Marigold. What is that in your hoof? Is it an orange sweetie stick?" Lady Marigold laughed. "Hello, Twinkle. No, my dear. This isn't a sweet. This is a carrot." Twinkle wrinkled her nose. "A carrot? Does it taste like strawberry cake?" "No," said Lady Marigold. "It tastes crunchy, fresh, and real. This is called a vegetable. This is what gives us unicorns the real power and sparkle we need. The seed planting adventure." Twinkle was very curious. "I want that real power too. I get tired so quickly." Lady Marigold handed Twinkle a small pouch. Inside were tiny black specks. "What are these?" "Chocolate chips," asked Twinkle. "No," said Lady Marigold. "These are seeds. If you plant them, you can grow your own power. But I must warn you, Twinkle, they don't grow overnight like lollipop trees. You must be patient and work hard." Twinkle got to work with Lady Marigold's help. First, she dug the soil with her hooves. The mud was a bit messy, but it smelled lovely, It smelled like fresh rain. Twinkle carefully placed the seeds into the soil. Then she watered them. But not with strawberry milkshake, she used clear, clean water. Waiting and patience. Days went by. Twinkle ran to the secret garden every morning. The first day, there was nothing. The second day, still just mud. Twinkle felt a bit sad. Is it broken? Lollipop trees grow straight away. Barnaby the Rabbit hopped over. Maybe we should sing to them, Twinkle, he suggested. Twinkle and Barnaby leaned down to the soil and sang softly. Wake up, little seed, sleepyhead. We gave you water and a muddy bed. Give us energy, make us strong. Show us your green leaves, where you belong. And on the morning of the third day, a miracle happened. Tiny, bright green shoots poked their heads out of the soil. These weren't jelly beans. These were real, living leaves. The colourful harvest. Weeks passed. Twinkle looked after her garden very well. And finally, it was harvest time. The garden looked even more colourful than the rainbow sweets. Red, shiny tomatoes. Green broccoli that looked like mini trees. Orange carrots hiding under the ground. Purple, chubby aubergines, eggplants. Go on then, Twinkle, said Lady Marigold. It's time to taste. Twinkle pulled a fresh carrot from the earth. She washed it in the stream and took a gigantic bite. Crunch! Twinkle's eyes went wide. This taste was unlike any sweet she had ever eaten. It wasn't super sugary, but it was juicy and refreshing. As she ate, she felt a buzz of energy whizzing through her body. It was like electricity in her hooves. Her purple manner turned a brighter, shinier purple. Her horn began to sparkle like a star. Wow, said Twinkle. I feel so strong. I'm not sleepy at all. Barnaby and the broccoli trees. Twinkle turned immediately to her friend Barnaby. Barnaby was looking suspiciously at a green piece of broccoli. What is that, Twinkle? Green Candyfloss. Twinkle giggled. No, Barnaby, this is a mini tree. Go on, try it, it's fuel to make you jump super high. Barnaby took a small bite of the broccoli. Crunch, crunch. Barnaby's ears shot up straight. His nose twitched quickly. It tastes funny but nice. And I feel ready to bounce. That day, Barnaby jumped higher than he had ever jumped before. Twinkle ran faster than the wind. Neither of them got tired. Their tummies didn't ache, and their teeth didn't hurt. A balanced valley. From that day on, Twinkle and Barnaby told their secret to all the other friends in Sweetie Valley. Now, the valley didn't just have sweetie trees. Everyone had a little vegetable patch in front of their house. In the mornings, they would eat a spinach omelette, and in the afternoon, they would have a small piece of chocolate as a treat. So, they enjoyed their yummy sweets, but they stayed healthy with the rainbow power from their vegetables. Every morning, as Twinkle watered her tomatoes, she never forgot to thank Lady Marigold. Because now she knew. The best taste of all was the one you grew yourself, the one that gave you health. And all the unicorns in Sweetie Valley lived happily, energetically, and brightly ever after. The end.